Hello, this is Mr. White, and this is the Figurative Language Review Quiz, The Airport. So first, we need to read the story and then answer the figurative language questions below it. Jason could feel butterflies in his stomach as he entered the bustling airport. "This place is a zoo," his mother exclaimed as she got in line at the ticket counter behind about 1,000,000 other travelers. Like an obedient puppy, Jason followed. After waiting forever to check their luggage, Jason's family had a quick breakfast at the Dunkin' Donuts counter before heading off to the airport security. "Great," whined Jason. "Another line." As he glanced ahead, Jason noticed that the main security guard looked more intimidating than Mr. T. Finally, Jason placed his shoes, belt, and change into the tired conveyor belt and walked through the metal detector, relieved when he didn't hear a beep. He collected the items and finally reached the gate. Waiting in line to board the plane, an older lady asked Jason how he liked flying. He was close enough now to hear the engines roar as they came to life. "This is my first time," he replied. Number 1 wants to know which of the following sentences from the story contains a hyperbole. Is it "This place is a zoo"? Great, another line. She got in line at the ticket counter behind 1,000,000 other travelers. Or had a quick breakfast at the Dunkin' Donuts counter. Number 2, this place is a zoo. Which of the following figurative language elements is used in that sentence? Is it a simile, a metaphor, an onomatopoeia, or a hyperbole? Number 3, which of the following sentences contains an allusion? Would it be "had a quick breakfast at the Dunkin' Donut counter"? "This is my first time." "Like an obedient puppy"? Or "main security guard looked more intimidating than Mr. T"? Number 4, like an obedient puppy. Which figurative language element does this line from the passage contain? Is it a metaphor, personification, a simile, or a hyperbole? Number 5, an idiom is a saying that explains something but could not be translated exactly as it is because it would not make sense. Which of the following lines from this passage is an idiom? Would it be "Jason could feel butterflies in his stomach"? "This place is a zoo"? "Had a quick breakfast at Dunkin' Donut"? Or "onto the tired conveyor belt"? Number 6, Dunkin' Donuts is which type of figurative language? Is it an allusion, alliteration, onomatopoeia, or simile? Number 7, after waiting forever and in line behind 1,000,000 people are both which type of figurative language? Is it allusion, personification, hyperbole, or metaphor? Number 8, he was close enough now to hear the engine roar. This sentence from the story contains which figurative language? Is it alliteration, onomatopoeia, allusion, or simile? Number 9, relieved when he didn't hear a beep. What figurative language is this? Is it onomatopoeia, alliteration, allusion, or metaphor? Number 10, Jason had butterflies in his stomach. What does that phrase mean? Does it mean that Jason is sick and about to throw up? That Jason is very nervous and anxious about something? That Jason has been exercising to strengthen his stomach muscles? Or that Jason has swallowed a bug and it is making him sick? 11 is true or false. In this story, Jason and his family had just landed at the airport and were waiting to pick up their luggage. Number 12, he placed his item on the tired conveyor belt. This sentence has an example of which figurative language? Is it a metaphor, simile, personification, or onomatopoeia? Number 13 says, he was close enough now to hear the engines roar as they came to life. This sentence from the passage contains 2 examples of figurative language. What are they? Is it onomatopoeia and simile, an onomatopoeia and alliteration, an onomatopoeia and personification, or a simile and a metaphor. 14. This place is a zoo, and life is a highway can be compared because both of them are metaphors and idioms, because both are talking about titles to songs sung by Rascal Flatts, because both of them are used in poems, or because they are not similar and should not be compared. 15. The beginning line says Jason has butterflies in his stomach. What does that mean? Does that mean that he has swallowed a bug and it has made him sick? That Jason is on his way to the hospital because he has an illness? That Jason is nervous and anxious for some reason? That someone punched Jason in the stomach and now he has a stomach ache? 16. Later in the selection, Jason tells the old woman what is the possible cause for the butterflies in his stomach. What do we learn is wrong with Jason? Is it that Jason's mom is about to have a baby? That Jason's brother is coming home from the army? That Jason is about to fly in a plane for the first time? Or that Jason is going away to college? 17. When Jason says the main security guard is more intimidating than Mr. T, what does he mean? Does he mean that Mr. T sells cars and makes you pay a high price? That Mr. T is one of Jason's teachers, and he gives him bad grades if you talk in his class? Does he mean that Mr. T is a policeman on Jason's street that gives speeding tickets to little old ladies for driving too fast? Or does he mean that Mr. T is an actor on a TV show that everyone watched for a while, and he portrayed a mean character? 18. Jason's mother compared the airport to a zoo. What other word in this story lets the reader know how busy the airport was? Is it the word puppy, conveyor belt, bustling, or security guard? 19. Jason is the pilot of the plane. Is that true or false? And then 20. Which information lets the reader know that Jason's mom does not work at the airport? Is it that Jason notices a security guard? That she gets in line at the ticket counter behind a million other people? That they eat a quick lunch at the Dunkin' Donut? Or that an older lady asked Jason how he liked flying?